Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and discovering that $5,000 has mysteriously disappeared from your wallet overnight. You'd probably panic. You'd search your entire house, check your pockets, and wonder who could have stolen your money. But what if I told you there's a thief that's been taking your money every single year without breaking into your home? That invisible thief is called inflation. It works silently, patiently, and most people don't even notice it's happening. Every day, millions of Americans work hard, earn a paycheck, and save money believing they're building a secure financial future. Saving money is important. But what if the safest place for your cash is quietly making you poorer over time? Today, you'll discover how inflation slowly steals your purchasing power, even when your bank balance looks exactly the same. We'll also explore why financially successful people think differently and how they protect their wealth from inflation. By the end of this video, you'll understand why looking only at your bank balance can give you a false sense of security. So let's begin with the basics. What exactly is inflation, and why does it matter to every single American? Inflation simply means that the prices of goods and services gradually increase over time, making everyday life more expensive. Your money doesn't disappear. Instead, every dollar slowly loses its buying power, allowing you to purchase less than before. That's the hidden cost of inflation. Think about your grocery bill. The same cart of food that cost $100 a few years ago may cost much more today. The same thing happens with rent, gasoline, healthcare, insurance, and even your favorite cup of coffee. Prices keep moving higher, but your paycheck doesn't always grow at the same speed. Now imagine you have $50,000 sitting safely in a savings account. Your bank pays 2% interest, and at first glance, it feels like your money is growing. But if inflation is running at 4%, your purchasing power is actually falling behind every single year. Your account balance may look larger, but your money buys less than it did before. That's why inflation is often called the invisible tax. You never receive a bill, yet you still pay the price. The most dangerous part is that this loss happens slowly, making it almost impossible to notice from one day to the next. Over 10 or 20 years, those small losses compound into thousands of dollars in lost purchasing power. While many people believe they're protecting their money, inflation is quietly reducing its real value behind the scenes. Understanding this simple concept is one of the biggest differences between merely saving money and truly building long-term wealth. Here's the truth that many people never realize. Saving money and building wealth are not the same thing. Saving protects your money for emergencies. Building wealth focuses on increasing your purchasing power over time. That's why financial experts recommend having both a solid emergency fund and a long-term investment plan. Your emergency savings should be easy to access whenever unexpected expenses appear. But money you won't need for many years may benefit from investments designed for long-term growth. The goal isn't to chase quick profits. It's to give your money a better chance of keeping up with inflation. History shows that diversified long-term investments have often grown faster than inflation over extended periods. Of course, investing always involves risk, and markets can rise or fall in the short term. That's why successful investors stay focused on years, not days, weeks, or even months. You don't need thousands of dollars to begin. Even small, consistent investments can grow over time. The habit of investing regularly is often more powerful than trying to invest the perfect amount. The earlier you start, the more time compounding has to work in your favor, helping your wealth grow year after year. Imagine two friends who each start with $10,000 and the same dream of becoming financially secure. One keeps every dollar in a savings account, while the other builds an emergency fund and invests for the long term. 10 years later, their financial journeys look completely different, not because of luck, but because of their decisions. The second friend understood that money should grow over time instead of slowly losing its purchasing power. Inflation doesn't make headlines every day, but it quietly affects nearly every financial decision you make. The more you understand how inflation works, the better prepared you'll be to protect your future. Remember, saving money is essential, but saving alone may not be enough to stay ahead of rising prices. A thoughtful long-term financial plan can help preserve your purchasing power and support your future goals. Small financial decisions made today can create a dramatic difference in your wealth years from now. So the next time you check your bank balance, don't just ask, "How much money do I have?" Instead, ask yourself, how much will this money actually be able to buy 10 years from now? If you found this video valuable, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more practical personal finance lessons. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.